What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have a very special video today. I just think it's the time, man. I think it's the right time to do it. I'm going to expose the truth in today's video here in the sports betting industry. It's a very simple answer, a very simple reason why I win so much in sports betting with every sport every year. I just want to expose the truth, man. Maybe it's going to rub people the wrong way in the sports betting industry, but I don't care, man. We're going to go over that in today's video. So here it is, guys. This is the lab. This is where I watch sports. This is where I hang out. We got the 65. We got the 50. We got the weed plant in the corner. Pretty cool there. No, it's a fake palm tree, guys. It's plastic. But the girls like it, right? So that's kind of cool. But no, guys, it's a huge Wednesday as well. It's a massive slate of college basketball today. And just like in all my videos, man, every day here on the channel, in today's video, I will go against the spread. I'll give you my spread predictions for every single game. So definitely hit that subscribe button. You guys know the drill, man. Covering every game every single day. We'll do it throughout the course of the season here. And then we'll jump into NBA playoffs. So definitely hit that sub button. I could have started today's video saying I'm off a 6-0 sweep on Tuesday. I could have started today's video saying I've won 11 of my last 14 days, up 37 fucking units of profit, almost doubling the bankroll of my clients over that time span. But I'm gonna do something a little better for you guys. Yeah, we are off a 6-0 sweep. The run continues. You guys can see the numbers at the bottom of the screen. You know how I do. I posted all the results in the community section right here on YouTube last night. But besides that, man, let's just get right to it. Let's start today's video off. The truth about sports betting. How do I win so fucking much? I know a lot of you guys think I have one of the most refined, best computer models in the game to give us the best projections on these games. I know some of you guys think I have one of the best algorithms in the industry, a simple algorithm that goes ahead and tells me, you know, what to pick for that day based on certain factors in the algorithm. You know, I like to look up like 50-year trends, like trends that go so far back with a certain team to where it's not even the same coach, like nothing's the fucking same. Maybe they're not even in the same conference. So yeah, like dinosaur age trends and statistics, those are really good to look at, like 100-year worth of trends. Like that would really make sense to bet on something tomorrow or today, rather, here Wednesday, college basketball. No, it's none of that. And that's all bullshit. And that's why I'm here today doing this extra little intro for you guys. How do I get so much right? Well, it's very simple. I fucking guess. That's it. That's it, man. I'm honest. I'm the only YouTube channel that puts my numbers on the screen every day, updated. I give you my wins, my losses, and I'm here with the truth. I just fucking guess. But I have 2 TVs. I love sports. I've played every single fucking sport there is. I'm super competitive. I hit the gym a lot. I try to stay in shape. I could go on the ball court right now and probably drop 20. I ball every day. I go to the court. I used to play club, man. I just love sports. I watch all the games. You see these TVs? I put them in a quad box. I can watch like 8 games at once plus my laptop. So I watch all the games. I love sports and I just know sports and I read the spreads and I just fucking guess. Now I do take a little bit into account. So home versus away, right? Whether if it's an outdoor sport, certain coaching styles, pace of play, is a team off a loss? Are they on a big winning streak due for some regression? Did they just shoot really poorly in their last game? Are they shooting great now? Like there are some things with the numbers I pay attention to, but at least 3/4 of my handicap, I mean, I just hate all the terms in this industry. We're all just fucking guessing. And I guess better than everybody on earth. That's just what it is. I'm an athlete. I just know ball and I just guess the best. That's all it is, guys. I swear to God. If you're paying somebody or considering paying somebody who's a nerd, who's like super out of shape, you can just tell they never played sports. They're not coordinated. They're not athletic. They just don't know anything about sports, but somehow they got into the sports betting industry and they like have a computer model that like says, well, based on my fucking power ratings, like this team should be favored by 6 and the spread's 5.5. So we have value there. And the odds on the spread is -112. So technically over time, that makes a lot of sense to bet that side. Like shit like that is insane, bro. I could easily shout out certain people in this industry and expose all of them right now for being fucking clueless morons. And I probably actually will do that in the future. My channel here now soaring above 11,000 subs. Wait till I get to like 50. Wait till I get to like 50 or 100. I really will come for some people in this industry and just expose everything. But I'm exposing my truth today, at least for me. I'm not going to do these idiots quite yet. But for me, man, I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing. I don't have a computer model. I don't do any of this bullshit. I don't pay attention to 10-year statistics or like some trend that has like a high hit rate over like 500 decades. Like, I don't care, bro. I read the spread. I watch every game. I'm familiar with the teams. I look at the spread and does it make sense or does it not? And look at my numbers, man. And I don't even have this on the screen right now. I mean, there you go, man. Numbers like that. Best in the industry and not close. Like, I'm way ahead of everybody in the industry from guessing, from loving sports, from watching sports every day, from investing in a cool living room where it's fun to watch multiple games. I just watch hours and hours and hours over years and years and years. You guys have heard me say this. I've done this for 11 years. I just know ball. So there's my little rant for the day, guys. My big secret, my big truth exposed on how I win so much, how me and the clients are just making so much money. I just fucking guess. I just guess, man. And that's all it is. I have losing picks in the mix, obviously. Look at my last 70 wagers. I have 24 losses. But look at the winning percentage, 66. Nobody in the industry is even close to me. And I'm just guessing. And I do it year after year. Go look through years and years of my videos right here on the channel. Back when the videos were only getting like 20 views, man. Back when I had like 50 subscribers. I was still making content. Still having big profitable seasons in sports, NBA playoffs, MLB, NFL, college football, college basketball. That's all I bet on. That's all I know. Year round, absolutely crushing it. So, yeah, just kind of wanted to pop on here today, give you a little bit of info about me, kind of the setup and how I wager and how my winning percentages and profit margin is just ridiculous. It just seems like I'm from the future. I'm not an alien. Like, this is real skin. I am a human. Like, I'm not going to cut my arm off and do that on camera, but yeah, I'm human, guys, and I just guess on sporting games, and that's all I do, and I'm the best at it. So there we go. I think I'm going to change some stuff here, get kind of back to our normal setup so I can actually run through the games with the screen recording for you guys. We'll hop into Wednesday's slate, hopefully pick some winners, obviously going to pick some losers as well, just trying to pick more winners than losers. That's all I do long term. If you're interested out of all these games and knowing what I'm actually going to personally bet on, you can see it right there on the screen, man. The link to my website is right in the description of the video. The amount that I win, it's just ridiculous for you guys not to be on there. It's insane. And a lot of people are joining lately. A lot of people have joined. A lot of people are very happy. I got plenty of text tonight. I do want to read a couple things here before we get to the games. I'm not going to take too long with this, but I'll put a couple things on the screen for you guys just for entertainment purposes. Like this one here. I want to shout out one of my clients. Won a couple stacks tonight on a Tuesday. No big deal. You're the man. I said, happy to hear that. Blah, 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 blah. He said, honest to God, bought a 1-year package from you, paid for and won 4K in 1 month of your bets, only simply betting $250 a unit. Now that's pretty heavy. That's a bankroll of about $10,000. I generally make 1 unit wager 2.5% of my bankroll. So that would be a $10,000 chunk of money that he gambles with to be wagering $250 per unit. But look at my comment below that. I said, nice example, because if you guys were only betting $25, right, a whole decimal different, that's still $400 in a month. I only charge $150 for a month. So even if you guys are betting 20, 25 bucks, it's still worth it to be on my premium. So I wanted to shout that out. That was a good example there. Some other screenshots. This one was pretty funny. There's 2 comments. One person says 6-0 on the premium, straight printing money. Ready to do it again Wednesday. Yeah, awesome there. Even the comment below that, this channel and maybe 2 others out of all the YouTube channels are the ones that I even watch anymore. Most of these channels post basic stats and use them as a gospel. Majority of the time, Dan picks up the high and low line, but then weighs that against other factors, revenge game, what's at stake, like basic stuff, just kind of like what he's saying there. Dude gets it and makes people money. Hats off. Yeah, pretty simple, right? I mean, it's just simple stuff. You take into account a couple things and you just fucking guess. And then the top comment there, 4 weeks of straight losing. Stop the inflated BS. The dude works for Vegas, blah, 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 blah. So you got 2 legit comments and then just one frustrated broke person that probably bets like $3 on a parlay, hoping to win about $100 to double probably what they make in an entire week. Those people they're just terrible. Yeah, no shit, man. I was just joking about Miami. It was a 25-1 money line. Like, if you're going to do that, you sprinkle like $5 on it. Like, it's not that serious. A couple other things, more screenshots of people winning, just people happy. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I mean, I could spend hours going through that, but yeah, just a little feedback there for you guys. Maybe I'll mix in these type of segments here in the future if I have any more information that I think is valid to you. But yeah, man, I think that's pretty much it. Let me switch the camera and stuff up. Let me pull up the slate. We'll run through these Wednesday games, and hopefully it's another good day. I'm on a historic run here, man, and it's insane because after all of this winning, let's say I have like 2 losing days in a row or something. People are actually going to cancel their subscription, man, because I lose like a day or 2. Like, this is a long-term thing. You should be on my premium at least an entire month before you think about changing a single thing. It is an absolute no-brainer. Sports betting is a long-term game. Do not freak out over winning and losing. There's always going to be losing in the mix. Obviously, we're coming off a sweep. That is rare. Do not expect a sweep here on Wednesday. Be realistic about it. All we're trying to do is turn a profit more days than not. And I do it every sport, every year. It's all documented. Let's get into Wednesday. Let's pick some winners. All righty, let me bring up Pickett Sports. There is Pickett Sports. We'll start running over these games against the spread. Again, guys, friendly reminder, man, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I cover every single game, every single day. Definitely drop a like on the video as well. I would appreciate that. Let's see if we can get today's video to 400 likes. I'll drop some of my best plays right in the comment section for all of you guys to have. I say it every day, man. There's a lot of games. I go over all of them. But if you want to know the ones I'm actually going to bet on, links in the description. Again, I'll put some of those in the comment section if you guys can get today's video to 400 likes. And I don't know why the color of my banners changed. That's interesting. Just noticed that. I'll figure that out for the next video. Let's go. Mercer and East Tennessee State. 9.5 here. East Tennessee State laying 9.5. I know Mercer's bad, but I'm going to take the points there. Boston, U and Lehigh. I think this is a pretty good Lehigh spot. Money line it just to be safe. -152. It's the end of February. I tell you guys all the time this time of year. I'll go with the money line as long as it's like -150 or less. -152. I'd rather go with that than lay 2.5 points, needing a team to win by 3 or more. So money line Lehigh, I like that one. Michigan State, Maryland, big game, huge game, and I just can't do it. I like Maryland a lot, but have we gone too far with Maryland? I like the offense, but I like Sparty's defense. And at times, Maryland's offense looks a little bit less to be desired. So I think although Maryland is more talented offensively, I think Sparty will score, and I think Sparty is going to play good defense here. This is a huge game. And there's a chance Maryland might win a close one and not cover here. I'm going to take 3.5 points with Michigan State in that one. Georgetown, UConn should be a blowout. If it was 5 years ago, 13.5 with Georgetown. 13.5. I mean, is this bait? Is this bait to take? 13.5. Maybe someone's sick. Maybe there's an illness on the roster. Maybe some people aren't playing. So I feel like something must have happened here. I thought this would have been like an 8.5. I'm going to take the points of Georgetown before I look into that one further. Duquesne and LaSalle, coin flip game. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. Presbyterian, UNC Asheville. Give me UNC Asheville here. I'll leave the 6.5. Vanderbilt, Texas A&M. Look, Vanderbilt's had a good season. I think we can all argue that they've overachieved. They're kind of in a similar boat as my Mountaineers, my West Virginia team where I went to school. Overachieved. They have big wins, but they're kind of coming back down to earth. And I think that's just kind of what we have with Vanderbilt at this point in the year. I like them better at home. I've bet them at home a lot. They've cashed a lot at home, but we see their offense struggle on the road at times. I'm worried about that here. I hate laying this many points with Texas A&M, but I'm going to do it. Give me Texas A&M here. Bounce back spot for them off the loss. Dayton and Rhode Island. I am going to take 4.5 points with Rhode Island. I just expect a good competitive basketball game. I think Dayton survives by the skin of their teeth. But 4.5, I mean, you could be down by like 6 or 7, throw up one last shot at the end when Dayton's like not even playing defense, cover the number that way. There's weird ways to cover a 4.5. That's quite a bit of points in what should be a pretty competitive game. I'm going to take the points. Notre Dame and Clemson should be a blowout. I told you guys I like Notre Dame the other week. Not the other week, the last game that they played. I thought that was a good spot for an upset. They got the job done. I should have bet it myself. I think they're going to get flattened here, so I'll go with Clemson. I'll take the square public pick. Ole Miss and Auburn should be a complete blowout. But Auburn, I just don't know if they care. Auburn at any point, at any given point in this game, if they need to, they can kind of like be like, all right, guys, like let's get it together and actually like focus. Like if Ole Miss is just having like a really good shooting night or something, Auburn can like crank up the intensity and take care of business here. I think it's more than likely, though, they're going to go through the motions and win a comfortable game by like 9 or 10. I think Ole Miss is actually going to cover this game. I'm going to take the points with Ole Miss. I think the spread's just a little bit too high. I mean, even an LSU team almost covered 12.5, 13.5 against Auburn. So I'm going to take the points. Kansas State, UCF. I got to go UCF here. Kansas State, you're dead to me. They played like crap for almost the whole season, had one nice little stretch there where they were like beating everybody and playing good basketball. And now they're back to like what we thought they were. Bad team, bad coach, no discipline, bad game IQ, the whole 9. I'm going to go with UCF. They got back in the win column over Utah. I think they get another one here. I'm going to go money line. This is the absolute maximum that I would play a money line, minus 162. But again, in a game like this, I would rather put 1.6 units of my money on UCF just to simply win 1 unit than I would to lay 3.5 points in the end of February in a conference game. Give me the money line. No spread available for the next one. The Bonnies and St. Joseph's. Great game here. And St. Joseph's win, but they're not going to win by margin. I'm going to take the points with the Bonnies. Citadel and Furman, lay it. Fordham and George Mason should be a complete blowout. I'll go George Mason there. Wofford, Western Carolina. I guess I'll lay the points there. UIC, Northern Iowa. I like there. NC State and Syracuse. I think Syracuse is going to get a win. As bad as they are, as horrible and god-awful as they are, I think they're going to win this one. I'll go with the orange at the Carrier Dome. Give me the Syracuse orange on the money line. Queens and North Bama, no idea. I would like Queens if they were home. They're not, so pass. Holy Cross and Colgate. Colgate should kill them, so I'll go with Colgate. Bellarmine, Florida Gulf Coast. I will take the points. Stetson and Jacksonville. This should be a complete blowout. I'll go Jacksonville. Austin P. West Georgia. I don't know. South Carolina Upstate and High Point. Again, are we really going to bet on a game like this? I mean, a complete, utter blowout, but like 21.5? Pass. Bucknell, Loyola, Maryland. I'll go with Loyola, Maryland. I think the wrong team's favored. Navy and American. I'll go American. I'll lay the 3.5. Radford, Gardner, Webb. Give me G-Dub here. I'm going to take the 2 points. Eastern Kentucky, North Florida. I'll go North Florida. I'll take the 1.5. I think the wrong team is favored. It's literally a pick 'em, but you know the spread's a little bit bigger there. I'll take the 1.5 with them. Charlotte, Tulane. Give me Charlotte. I'll take the 8.5. Georgia State, Coastal. I'm going to go Georgia State. I just can't bet on Coastal basketball. No way. Drake, Evansville. Give me the 8.5. Give me the 8.5 of the Purple Aces. They lose by 6. Rice and Memphis. My gut says take the points. My gut says take Rice and the points. I just feel like it's a flat spot for Memphis. If the situation was better, I'd love Memphis over Rice. I just don't like the situation. I'm going to go with the situation. Like the situation. Rice, Owls plus 13.5. No one's going to want them. I'll take them. G-Dub, the Revs, Loyola Chicago. Give me the points. Very close game, coin flip game. I think GW can actually win this outright. I'm going to take the 4.5. South Dakota and North Dakota State. I'm going to lay it. Should be a blowout. Belmont, Missouri State, pass. Let's just get through some of these garbage games that aren't worth yours or mine time. Penn State, Indiana. Indiana. What a comeback over Purdue. Penn State quietly kind of coming back to what they were for a little bit of the season here. I don't want to say they've turned a corner, but they have enough talent to compete with Indiana. Indiana gets up for the big upset games. We saw it for Michigan State. We saw it against Purdue. They are still at home, but this is going to be competitive. I'm going to go Penn State. Someone's winning this game by one basket. I'm taking the points with the Lions. South Bama, Southern Miss. Give me South Bama. Southern Miss is bad. Villanova, Seton Hall. I'll take Nova. They always worry. I always worried about Nova on the road, but they're just supremely more talented team. Have to lay the points with them. Seton Hall just can't score. Arkansas State, Louisiana Lafayette, Raging Cajuns. In football, I'd be on a certain side here. Here, I'm going to go Arkansas State. Texas and Arkansas. Texas off of a South Carolina upset. And the Arkansas Razorbacks off a very, very nice home win in a desperate spot. Now I think we kind of have a line that isn't the greatest. I think the Longhorns actually can win this game outright. There's definitely some momentum in this Razorbacks program. They have the more talented roster. I think you could argue they have the better coach. Coach Cal, obviously. I know he's a big name, but realistically, X's and O's, I don't know. I'm going to go Texas here. I'm going to take 4.5. St. John's, where was that game? St. John's and Butler. Look, I think this is a game that Butler covers. I think this is a game that St. John's finds a way to win. I think this is a game Butler covers. Is it crazy to say sprinkle the money line? I mean, I know it's Butler and St. John's is so good and they just beat UConn in big fashion. And I love Rick Pitino. This is a Butler spot. I'll take the 8. Kentucky and Oklahoma, take the over. No, I'm serious. Over 162. On the side, Kentucky and Oklahoma. I'm worried about Kentucky, man. I'm worried about Kentucky. I don't know if those guys are back yet. So I got to do a roster deep dive on Kentucky. With my current thinking of how their roster is going to be for this game, I'm going to go Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma wins the game outright. I think this is an upset. Utah, Arizona, complete blowout. Give me Arizona. DePaul, Creighton, same thing, complete blowout, lay it. Virginia and Wake, complete blowout, lay it. Boston College, Stanford, complete blowout. Give me the points, though. I'll take Boston College. I'm not betting Stanford. Bradley and Valpo, I'll go Bradley. BYU, Arizona State. Give me BYU. Arizona State with a nice win over Kansas State. Are they going to get 2 upsets? I don't think so. I'll lay a reasonable number with BYU. They're a good team, man. They got good momentum. I like this. They're going to be dangerous in the tournament. Ohio State, USC. Ohio State is a 1.5-point dog. So I watched every minute of that USC Rutgers game. I had half a unit on it. I lost the wager. I bet on USC over Rutgers, getting a few points. Can't remember what the spread was. They had the better roster, but the X's and O's, the discipline, the game IQ, the mental engagement was all just in the toilet. And I don't like that from a basketball team. Ohio State, still kind of a bubble team here. They need this one. They're going to get this one. USC is just a bunch of California boys that just don't have an interest in playing good basketball right now. I'm always worried about Musselman and his ability to maybe rally the troops. I don't see it. I think this line only being 1 is telling us all we need to know. USC, basically, although they're the home team here, they're not. No one goes to USC basketball. There's going to be plenty of Ohio State fans here in California. USC off the travel spot, coming back from Rutgers, and Ohio State's already been out west. Give me Ohio State. I'll take the 1.5. Utah State, Boise. I'm going to go Utah State here. I'll take 4.5. SMU and Cal. SMU and Cal, man. SMU and Cal. I mean, SMU's tricky, man. Some games where you think they're going to be good, they're bad, and vice versa. I'm going to take them here. I'm going to go with SMU. Money line. Don't lay those points. Just minus 135. Win the game. Don't be laying 2.5 on the road. Not in late February, man. Absolutely not. San Fran, Oregon State. Really good game here. This is like low-key a really good game. I will watch every minute of it. San Fran, Oregon State to end the night here. 11 o'clock Eastern time. And it's in Corvallis. Do I want to give San Fran a shot here? Getting 2.5. The line says San Fran. The Beavs are feisty at times, though, but not feisty enough. Give me the 2.5 points. I think the Dons are going to win this game outright. I really, really do, man. A big slate, man. I'm excited for this one. There's definitely some games I like more than others. Of course, guys, if you want them, if you want to know what they are, Link in the description. Look at the numbers on the screen. Even if you're not betting big, man, money's going to be in your pocket. Everybody's in profit. Everybody's happy. Sure, we have losing days. They're in the mix. I've won 11 of my last 14. So there's losing days in the mix. I'm up a shit ton of money. I've had 46 wins and 24 losses. 24. So expect losing picks. That's why you copy my text. That's why you have a unit size. And hey, if I lose a couple of days, don't panic, man. That's sports betting. You don't win every day, not even close to it. You just got to win more than you lose. So I know I'm coming off a sweep. I know it's a historic run. All you guys are in fairy tale land in this euphoric state where it's like, oh my God, I found Dan's rants on the internet. He can't miss. I'm making all this money. I could quit my job. I'll just start betting more on his picks. I'm going to start winning hundreds and thousands of dollars like all the time. Relax. Stay disciplined. See you in the next video.